Hey there everybody, Pala here, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. Okay, in the last episode I spent a bunch of time dying and falling and just not having a good time, trying to get my way to looting everything down here. Gosh dang it! Stupid caster. You're ticking me off. Come here, spider. Let me kill you, and I'm gonna pull out my bow and I'm gonna shoot him in the face with my brand new Ah! God! Where'd he go? Yeah, right there. Hit that barrel. Yeah! Ha! Oh, he lived. Oh, we're gonna mutilate you. Whee! Ah! Ah! Run away! Run away! Ah, these guys are so annoying. Oh, here comes another spider. Come on, spider. Come on. Come on. So, in today's episode, we're going to be working our way through the last part of the Crystal Cove here. Should be getting down into and fighting the Duke's dear Freja. She is, I showed it in the last episode. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to get a shot at him with... Alright, is he done shooting? Are you done shooting at me? Can I get a shot or two off at you? Yeah, I got you. I got one for you. How do you like that? How do you like them arrows? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, she is pretty much straight ahead of us on the other side of this wall area. In order to get to that wall area, we're going to be going through, as soon as I clear the way, through here. Through this door, it's eventually going to lead around and loop, and you can get out into this other area. The other way is the way we went last time, which is dropping down from above, and you can end up in this upper room over here, where we got a chest and everything. So that is going to be the way you're going for those playing ahead. And on the other side, you really can't miss it. There's a large building at the end of a pathway, and that's where the boss is. It's pretty clear. I'm going to pick up some more fire arrows. I like the fire arrows, and we didn't get enough last time. So there we go. Now we're up to about 200 or so. 296, almost 300. That'll be good enough for now. I'm going to save up some souls. I want to do some upgrading of our armor and everything, so we're going to hold off on that. I'm trying to remember, there's no items there. Alright, through here, we got another caster and a spider. Don't you do it, spider. Don't you do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you want to be careful, you can just shoot them from here. It's a lot easier. Now, first thing, we're going to break this door here, and back in here, more spiders. Spiders, spiders, spiders. Lots of spiders. And the Duke's Freja is also a spider. So again, if you are an arachnophobic, I apologize. You're going to hate the Crystal Cove. Crescent Axe and Soul Vortex. Crescent Axe, Crescent Axe, Crescent Axe. I want to say I like Crescent Axe. I think I do. Rings a bell. Yes, I do like Crescent Axe. It's a little awkward to handle as it's got a very long handle. I wasn't going for a pun there. But it is pretty darn nice. And actually another axe I've been holding on to that I'm going to try upgrading and we might try using is this Dragon Slayer's Crescent Axe. This thing, short handle, nice blade on it. Got a real quick swing move I like. For now though, back to the Claymore. We didn't get it plus 10 to not use it. Alright. Up here, on the left, there's going to be, I'm almost positive there's a few spiders in here. Nope, no spiders. Titanite chunk. And out here. Now we're going to want to be careful out in this area. Since I did rest at the bonfire, there's going to be quite a few of those things. The hollow with the spider on its back. Let's clear some barrels out of the way. Roll! And roll! Now, I'm not going to charge that basilisk because you might have seen another hollow, or whatever the heck, with a spider on its back hop down. And I really... And roll! And roll! Oh, that didn't kill it. And it still hit me. I'm going to use a lot more life gems this time, as I want to hold on to the Estus Flask for the boss fight. Okay. Where are you, Basilisk? Come on up. Now in here, I think there's going to be a few more of these spider guys. That's a regular spider. I'm not worried about the regular spiders. Whoa! I should be, though. The auto target got the wrong beastie. Alright, in here, we're gonna come up. And out here. This area I'm actually not all that good with. Ah, I do know this area though. This little platform here you want to be very careful of. If you get out on that platform too far, it breaks and you fall. However, you can see down there, there's a red phantom ambush. Here's a good way to cheese him. Let's just poison him. Because he's not smart enough to come in here. He's just going to hang out over there on that side. So if we can apply poison to him, we can get him to... Yeah, there he is. Come on. Oh. Uh-oh. They may have changed the red phantom. This wooden pallet I'm standing on is going to break soon. Let's go back down and fight the red phantom. Now that he's over here. Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Phantom. Let's get him poisoned. Poisoned. That pickaxe actually has a pretty good break on it, a poise break. You don't want to block too much, or you're going to get hit pretty hard. Peasant long gloves, +5. Those sound interesting. Peasant long gloves, +5, right there. No, they're pretty awful. Pretty awful. All right, one. Oh, crap, crap, crap! I was going for the basilisk. Come on, spider guy. And stab and roll. And stab and roll. Yeah. Nope. Don't go away, Basilisk. I'm not done with you yet. Come here. There we go. Okay. Now, if I can remember which one it is. So, we couldn't get the key from Pate or the other guy. One of these has... Is it here? No, this is where we came from. Okay, so this door here is kind of triggered. If you go up to it, I don't think it'll actually let us open. God, I hope this doesn't kill me. Too heavy to open. You can attack it. What it is there's a bunch of sand piled up on the other side. And we have to break it open. Let's try it and earn. So I could have just done that with melee. That sand would have came out and blasted us in the face. It wouldn't have killed us, but it would have hurt pretty badly. Now inside here is another door that we can actually open, but then a heavy iron door. And this is one we can't open. So this would be the key we would get from either Paint or the other guy. I think it's Malcuria or something, whatever his name was. Whoever you leave alive, they give you the key for that. And inside there is 2 chests. There is a pair of gloves, or is it a ring? I think it's a pair of gloves that has a chance to cause you to critical attack, even without having to critical attack. So you can like do a poised, like a front attack for critical damage just randomly. Apparently, it's a super, super low chance of happening. Clearing these spider guys off the top. Okay. Now you want to be careful here. These spikes that you can see will hurt you. They won't kill you outright, but they will slowly drain your life. We can probably get this item, but it's gonna... Oh, there we go. Large titanite shard. So if need be, you can pull those guys down from there, and then you can like kind of kite them back and forth through this area. And if you knock them off the bridge, they'll just kind of walk on these spikes, and they will hurt themselves. Alright, into the actual shrine now we go. And this area is full of spiders, as you may guess. Look at all the spiders. Spiders, spiders everywhere. Alright, bow time. Oh, that one-shot it. Nice. What if, because I hit the skull mark on it. These, you may notice, are a pretty faithful homage to Legend of Zelda. The skulls on the back of the spiders hanging down in a temple and everything. And that is pretty faithful to Zelda. I believe, from what I understand, the makers at From Software are big Zelda fans, and that's what they created this room as. Kind of just a thank you to Zelda. Alright. Now, first, this door here is locked and cannot be opened. And it can't be opened until after we kill the boss. This right one can be opened, and behind it is that. I don't know what this is. Homeward Bone. Okay, nothing great. This one can be opened also, and behind this one is going to be a spider guy thing that we're going to stab and roll. And stab and roll. And why aren't you dead? And stab. Don't you dare hurt me. Good. Alright. Up the ladder we go. Okay. Here is kind of the entrance to her lair. Once we hop down in there, there's no way back out. So we gotta just go with it. So down we go. And we want to be careful. If we look down through here, you can kind of see, like, right there is a pair of spider legs behind that. Or no, that's a pair of human legs. But there's spiders. There's one spider underneath. Basically, these webs, we can actually use them as pathways. However, whenever you're on the web itself, it slows you. Not unbelievably, but enough that you're not going to be dodging around. So, for example, if we wanted to fight this spider down there, trying to fight him out on that web is not the best idea in the world. So let's go ahead and we're going to knock him down. Or we're going to one-shot him. Then we can move our way down through here. You can kind of see I'm on here, but it's slowed me down quite a bit. We can run. A body with a spider above it. Imagine that. Torch. Okay, now we're gonna keep our eyes peeled. This loops across there. I'm trying to pick off any and all spiders that are in my way. Pharaoh's Lockstone. We're getting so many of them now. Yep. Okay, down here there's a spider. And can't hit it. That's fine. Any other spiders? Nope. Okay. At this point, we have several options. Now, if you miss these platforms, these can be actually a little deceptive. Some of them are steep enough, they're just going to send you sliding. But I know this one here, we can hop here, and we can bring this across to this little platform down here. And this is kind of a relative safe zone, where we can kind of pick off at spiders and everything. So, I'm going to do that. There's a spider. There's a bunch of there's at least one more there. I don't see. Alright, there's a spider. Whoops. Hey, stop. He's coming for me. Any more? Any more I can actually hit, I guess is more the question. Looks like no. Alright. We're gonna go jump over there. And we're gonna miss. And we're gonna end up down here. And right there you might have noticed a summoning sign. This is our NPC that can actually help us summon or fight the Duke. I believe this is the guy with the lance. No, this guy has the rapier. He's not overly helpful with Freja, but he's actually pretty good for in this little room here to help you kill off the spiders, as he can watch your back as you take care of them, because as you can see, there's a lot of spiders in here. And instead he jumps over there like a dummy. What are you doing, Doug? And where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? Now we want to get back up there, so we'll go here, I guess. And up here. Get this last item or two. Any spiders above? Nope, no spiders above, no spiders around. Good, Twilight Herb. Okay, let me start describing the Duke's Deer Freya when we head in there. So she is a giant spider. And she's a spider with two heads. She has a head where her ass should be. Basically, if you cut her in half, she's the same on either side, on the front side and on the back side. Whoops, I didn't want to use that Estus flask. And for the most part, not for the most part, only her heads can actually take damage. If you hit any other part of her body, it doesn't do any damage at all. So, the strategy is to bait an attack from one head, run around to the other side of her and attack the other head while the one head is doing an attack. And basically the attack is, she has this massive ray beam she'll shoot out. And she'll start like to the right and she'll strafe it from right to left or left to right. And it takes about 3 seconds for the entire strafe to occur. You have a little bit of a window where you can run around and get to the other side of her while that's going on. And that's your main thing you want to worry about. She will also try to slap you with her legs and everything, but those aren't too bad. Nothing you really need to worry about. I'm going to use a repair powder on this thing. If we have one. Repair powder right there. I should pick up some of these. It probably would have made it, but better safe than sorry. So basically, you get in front of one of her faces, you stand there, you bait out the big beam attack, you run around to the other side, and you slap her in the face a few times, and you rinse and repeat. However, the room also has spiders in it. And for the most part, when you first start off, there's about 6 spiders, maybe 8. There's about 4 to 6 spiders, which is where we're going to use the Night Void Friar. He's going to help us kill off those little spiders. She will then randomly summon another 2 or so about every minute and a half, 2 minutes during the fight. So for the most part, once you kill them off, you have to worry about a few here or there, but they're not a big problem. The key is that initial early pull where you have to kill off the first few spiders. And for that, we might throw out a few lightning balls. We also might throw water. Actually, we'll use holy water urns too. Spells are going to be hard to use, as it's going to be hard to hit her right in the face with our lightning spear, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, here we go. Notice the dragon. We'll talk about him in a little bit. Alright. Oh! Ah! Crap, that was the beam. I wasn't ready for it. Alright, we're fine, though. So, she also has... I forgot about that other attack. She will spit out, basically, webs. If you get hit by the webs, you're in trouble. They'll slow you down. And then with all these little spiders, the webs can be a real problem. While Boyd is doing his thing, I'm just going to stand here and chuck lightning bolts at this head. You can see it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, where these are hitting most enemies for 450 or so. We don't want to be underneath her. Okay. She can do a belly flop, which hurts, but she's actually rearing up to attack Boyd. I'm going to let her kill Boyd so you can see me fight her a little bit. I'm just looking around, making sure we have no spiders here. Go ahead, kill Boyd. Kill Boyd. Man, they really buffed him up. He normally dies right away. Ah, don't be Estus flasking there, you dummy. I want you to die. Could banish you. There we go. And here comes the beam, so now we just run around to the other side. And when you get here, you can get 1 or 2 swings in on her head. And that's basically the whole fight. Avoid her leg strikes like this. If you stay to the outside, she's going to eventually do that beam right there, and that's bad. The spider caught me from behind. And oh boy, here it comes again. Double Estus. You know what? We're just gonna kill her. The beam, as far as I can tell, you can't roll through it since it's one solid beam. You have to get around her in order to avoid it, which I failed at miserably there. I was too far away from her every time she did it, and then that spider caught me from behind, which kind of caught me off guard. Now, you may have noticed we did not get the Boss Vanquished and the Soul Acquired award, and that is because this item here is what we need to pick up. Now, take a look here. This is a dragon who might look somewhat familiar. He's not a perfect representation of what he used to be, but this is, by my opinion and what I understand, and I tend to agree with the other people that have brought this up, this is Sith the Scaleless from the original Dark Souls. So it kind of looks like him face-wise. And you'll notice, if you think about the Sith, he had several things going for him. He was big into the crystals. I don't know what you're doing down here. Right? So the Crystal Cove, he had all the crystals around him and everything. He had the crystal that was giving him his immortality that you ended up destroying in order to weaken him and attack him. So you had that crystal. A similar look. He was also known as... He was in charge of the Duke's archives. Lord Gwyn had granted him dukehood and given him the Duke's archives, hence the name of them and everything. So that's another reason you think about it. The name of the boss is the Duke's dear Freja. Now, they lead you to speculate that the Duke, that Freja could be this Duke in here. So there's another Duke in here. If we come around this corner, this is... what the heck is this guy's name? I forget his name. What is his name? Oh, crap. This is the guy that we're coming out here. So he was the one in charge of the whole Brightstone Cove. And his name was Duke something. So they lead you to believe that Freya might be his pet. But I believe she was actually like the creation of Sith the Scaleless, who was the Duke. And you might notice this library looks very familiar for the Duke's archives. It looks almost directly out of the Duke's archives. So it seems to be that this whole area was at one point part of the Duke's archives. There's another thing that's going to happen. Now first we have to take care of a big baddie in this room. We're not quite done with fighting evil enemies yet. Down here we're going to come across Venris's body. And he is not to be trifled with. Luckily he has no poise. If you can start hitting him, he goes down pretty quick, but he has a very fast attack. Once he gets rolling into his attacks, you're in trouble. You have to hit him and break his poise very quickly, but it doesn't take much. The key is just being the first one to connect, and then having enough stamina to get through the entire fight. But you see, he died pretty quick. And here's Vengrel's. What did I call him? Venris? Vengrel. So Vengrel's equipment. Okay. And we're going to light the bonfire. Now, unfortunately, although we actually want to just get out of here and head back, if you remember there was that locked door we want to go to, unfortunately we can't go that way. We're stuck in here. I'm just making sure that this crystal hasn't actually... no, okay. So, let's go ahead and rather than use the bonfire to teleport and everything, let's go ahead, we will just homeward it back. And we'll come back through this area real quick. So we actually want to get back to that room. Should I just tell you guys what happens? Cannot run. Ah! Do you mind? I have things to do, spiders. Alright, we're not going to play around here. We're going to just go. So we're going to run by there. We're going to come up. The red phantom should be gone. We're going to slow down a little bit in this area up here just because these guys could kill us pretty quickly. But we're not going to go through everything. We can just kill this guy, kill the three of these, kill the two basilisks, and run away. Come on, get some stamina. There's some stamina. Put some stone. Alright. That's another key. This is an area where prism stones are dropped. Why would there be prism stones here? Basically, they're here because those were something used as a... They were used in the original Duke's archives in order to get... Uh-oh, I hear things breaking. Okay. Really? You hit me still? I call such BS. Alright, we want to just make sure the red guy is not there. Oh, here comes the spider. Thought I heard something behind me. Yeah, alright, we're good. Okay, bow out. Gonna knock this guy down. Knock this guy down. And actually, we're going to come stand over here. This should get them to walk across the spikes. And you can see, 10, 15, not a huge amount of damage, but it's damaging them, nonetheless. Oh, they've fixed their AI some too. Their AI used to, it would path just straight to you. So they would just kind of walk across these stones here and slowly die. That seems to have been corrected. Anything else? Nope. Pull the bow back out again. Now, at this point, we are coming around on about the midway point of the game. At this, we're going to be coming around to, we have one boss soul left to get from the guy down in the gutter. Ah, it hit the wall. Son of a man. I really hate those guys. And then we're off to Drain Lake Castle. And although the gameplay is still relatively... There's still a lot of gameplay, it's far more linear after that midway point. Quite a few of these spiders here. I'm going to try and pull them out to us. Yeah. There's one down. Can I get this guy to come? There's two down. Alright, let's come on in here. Ah! Run away! Run away! Come on! Come on! Come on! Ah! Missed! So many spiders! That seems like about it, I think. Any more? No. Okay. Brightstone key. And, that's it. Okay. Here is Ultra Knight. Black Knight, Ultra Great Sword, Great Fireball, and a Fire Seed. Very good, very good. Another Fire Seed. We always like. And one last thing. We're going to run back through here. This is just for knowledge purposes, basically. When we get back into where the boss room was, things have changed a little bit since we rested at a bonfire. They're a little more interesting now. I always shoot this one here, or at least I try to, because no matter what, you're going to cross this path. Some of the other ones we can just run by and kite them into the boss's room, and we probably will. Across here. Watch that one. Make sure that one doesn't come down. Nope. We're good. There's the 30-minute mark. Alright. Down to here. Down to here. And then we will go this way, down here. And we're going to just take these guys into the room with us. Any of them that come, we'll fight them in here. But you may notice a big crystal there now. A crystal that was not there before. This is another thing to imply that this is Seath the Scaleless. This is him, so he's dead in physical form, but like somehow still he's alive. He is trying to recreate the crystal that gave him immortality. Now, nothing's going to happen for this, but I believe in New Game Plus, you can actually cause additional thing. This actually will react to the player a bit. So there's not really a whole bunch here to see. We didn't have to come back here, but it's a good thing to know that that is there for New Game Plus. And like I said, this is a boss that is commonly fought in New Game Plus, as killing her gives you the soul of Sith, which allows you to then get the Moonlight Greatsword, which is quite nice for any casters. It is a great caster weapon, though it has been nerfed pretty hard. But it's still one of the better ones. At one point, it was completely OP and broken. Alright. With that, let's, I mean, we're out of time here, but I'd kind of like, let's do a little bit of upgrading and see what we can do. Come on. Dang it, why haven't you expanded your inventory?
No interest.
Alright. Real quick, before we do that, there is somebody that does sell these. We're going to travel to... where is it? Here we go. McDuff's. He has Titanite chunks, I believe. Buy item. Yes. No. Large Titanite shards. Dang. No chunks yet. We gotta unlock whatchamacallit first. Let's go ahead and pick up an Uchigatana, just because I love this sword. I love the Uchigatana. And we only need 16 dex in order to start using it. Of course, it scales off dex, so it's kinda for our build, but I might play around with it a bit. And in here, what armor do I want to upgrade? So this is my dilemma always when upgrading, and I believe I've said before that for the most part, anything up to +6, where it goes from large Titanite large Titanite shards to Titanite chunks, you can go ahead and do without hesitation, and I still stick by that. For the armor, though, you can go through a lot of shards, but we've not upgraded any of our actual armor pieces, which is hurting us, actually. So I think I'm going to dump a bunch of this. Let's get this up to +5. There's +5. Where's my pants? Pants. And we're out of shards. I think he sells shards, though. No, he does not. She does, though. His daughter does. And she sells unlimited shards. I know that. Let's get, say, no, we don't need 60. Let's get, say, 20. There we go.
Visit me again, whenever you please.
And this is really, you know, with 68,000 souls, we might have been able to do 2, maybe 3 level upgrades. This is going to give us far more return than that would have. Let's say we want this chime. We're going to use our chunks here on this. Okay. And back in here. +3, +4, +5. And we'll take this up to, I think, +3. There we go. Alright, that's a pretty good upgrades all around. Our shield, what's our shield at? Let's go shield up to there. Good. And that gave us a pretty solid stat bonus, and we should be ready to rock and roll heading into Drang like with that. Really, though, I have been handicapping myself this whole game by using the gloves, the Jester's Cap, and these 2 rings. Basically, I have 4 slots, equip slots, that I'm using for item discovery and soul discovery over everything else, which is... it's not helping us, but... whatever. Let's see, do we have any souls we can use? Might still be able to get a level or 2. Use. Well, maybe 1 level. And upgrade our Estus Flask.
It is the...
Yeah. Come on. And level up. What do we want? We want strength. Yes, strength. Ooh, we got 3 levels. Very nice. It's much lower than I thought it was. Okay, so with that, we are pretty well set up and ready to go. Oh, I forgot one other thing. We got a flame seed, so we can upgrade, reinforce our pyromancy flame. One more. There we go. Up to +8 on that. Alright. Yes. Good. Very good. Very good indeed. And yes, with that, we are ready to head down into the gutter then, starting next episode. Till then, though, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.